Good old Indiana in February, nothing but rain and cold. Of course, Tuesday it was 75 degrees and sunny, but I was at work, so couldn't really take advantage of the weather. And it's been raining ever since then. But the H2O Garden Gloss is holding up good on the paint, so I guess one positive for today. But I want to really get some videos out, so we'll figure out something to do. Welcome back to the Fab Automotive Detailing channel. Today we have a review on the Astro Pneumatic 50SL Color Match Light. Let's do it. As a detailer or somebody that does a lot of paint correction, you know that you want a good light to shine on the paint so you can tell if you've missed any swirl marks, or to see the swirl marks before you even start. Because I like to walk around a car before I actually start, and I check out the surface to see what needs to be done. If I'm going to go with an aggressive compound or a very, very mild polish, it just depends. But anyways, that's a whole nother video. But this video is all about the Astro 50SL light. And when you get the product, it's going to come in a box like this. Unfortunately, it is made in China, like a lot of other stuff is, and that's unfortunate. But for the way this product works, I really can't complain. But it is a 400 lumen rechargeable cordless professional color match light with a CRI, which stands for color rendering index, of 97. Now, natural daylight, no matter whether it's morning, noon, evening, doesn't matter, the CRI index of natural light is 100. So this is only, I guess, 3 points off 97. This is just an amazing product. So I want to read the box to you. Highest color matching rating, CRI 97 of any LED light on the market. Spots color differences and paint imperfections like only a high CRI color match light can. Easily removable and cleanable lens, which is going to be this circle part right here. Collapsible 360-degree rotating hook, 180-degree folding magnetic base, and it's impact resistant, which I know it is because I have dropped it several times and no problem. So it comes with a 1-year warranty from Astro Pneumatic, and I've had mine for a little over a year, so I know that the warranty is not good anymore. But that's why I want to do this review. I've had it for a year. I can actually be confident in my review of this product and how well it handles. If you've been detailing cars for a while, you probably have a flashlight or some type of light. These are the type of lights that I was using before I bought this product. This one is just a regular old cheap cob light. And then I have a stream light, pocket light, which is actually my work light that I keep in my pocket when I'm at work. And then this one, I'm not really sure where I got it from. I don't remember, but I keep it in my stool just as like a backup light, which it works pretty well. So to go into the features of this light right here, like I read, it does have a hook on the back of it, as you can see the hook. And right here, I think right around my finger, there is a heat sink. This light does get a little bit warm, but it's not so warm that you can't hold it. But when you've been using it for a while, it does get a little warm. It has two magnets. It has a magnet right here, and it has a magnet on the back. So I've got a pry bar out so I can kind of display this. So the magnet right here on the bottom, and then it's not going to be easy to do one-handed, but you can change the base of the light. So if you're got on a hood or something like that, you know, you can change all the way to the front even if you want. And then you can flush mount the back of it with the magnet that's on the back, just like that. It's a very, very strong magnet. Now, I don't know if I would use these magnets on paint because they are very strong. And if you go and you stick that in the door and you go to try to take it off and you slide it at all, it's going to scratch the paint. So even though there are protectors on it, I just don't think I would recommend doing that. The light itself, I'm gonna turn it on, turn it off, has a charge indicator right about there. And it has 5 bars. It tells you when the light's getting ready to die, obviously, because a lot of LED lights that I've had, you're using it, and it gives you no indication because it's LED, and then bam, it stops working and you're stuck without a light. At least this way, you have a way of knowing when your light's about ready to die. And then what I really like is the base, the charging base for it. I like having a charging base instead of just plugging a wire into the back of this. This charging base can be mounted to the wall. It's got 2 holes back here for mounting it to a wall. I just keep mine on a table like this. And you can't not put it in the charging base wrong, because there's got to be a magnet in the bottom of this thing that attaches to this magnet, or this magnet's attracted to. Because if you just listen, it goes in and it's on there. and now it's charging. Probably since I turned it on, yet one of the lights is flashing. And the magnet it's a very, very good magnet. Here I got the base, it'll probably fall off just for this video, but nope, it's doing good. The magnet is strong enough, it holds the base. Like I said, you can't put it in the base wrong. Now, the specs of this light is color temperatures 4100K. The light output 400 lumens. Now it does have two settings, 400 lumens, which is the highest, that's the first click, and then the second click, I think it's probably about half, so probably 200 lumens, which would make the battery last a little bit longer. Battery life 3 to 4 hours, that's probably correct. I can do a full detail in one day, which takes me anywhere between 8 to 10 hours, and towards the end I noticed the indicator is getting pretty low and it's time for a charge. But you don't have it on for 3 or 4 hours straight. You got it on to check the paint and then turn it off. So, and it does have a 4-hour charge time on a completely dead battery, and then it has a 3.7 volt lithium ion rechargeable battery. So the reason that you want a good light for paint correction or when detailing a car, when you're sitting here and you're polishing this paint and you're spending a lot of time on this paint and you don't have a good light, you've got to get into some type of light to tell if you missed any spots. Because if you leave it in here in the garage, let's say, even though I do have some decent lights up here, if I leave it in the garage, polish it, put wax on it, when I pull it out, I can almost guarantee you I missed something, whether it's down at the bottom of a door or up here on an A-pillar or something like that. With this light, I don't have to pull it out in the sun when I get done polishing, check for swirls or any type of scratches, anything, oxidation that I missed. I can actually leave it in here instead of having to pull it out and pull it back in, pull it out and pull it back in until I'm happy with it. I can leave it in here. I can do one, like this door right here, polish this door, remove the polish, take this light, and I can just sit here like this. It's so bright. I mean, it looks like the sun is on your paint. And I can go over, and I like to get different angles of it as I'm doing it. You know, I'll get close to the paint, I'll get far away from the paint. That way, I know that this door is done, I can move on to the next. There's no reason to pull it outside when I'm done polishing. Now I know I can just throw some wax on it and it's ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is, I think these old lights, I'm gonna go to the hood or fender or something, I don't know, and we will use this light up against these lights. That way you can get an idea. This light here, I will say real quickly, I think it's $60 on Amazon. I just checked, $60. I think I paid $70, but I bought it from a local supplier. I did not buy it from Amazon. But that's a really, really good deal, because the scan grip, which is not even as good as this light, because I've read tons and tons and tons of reviews, the scan grip's 140. So you're saving more than half by buying this light, and it's a better light in my opinion and a lot of other people's opinions. So, and that's just from reading reviews. So we will go on to doing these lights here in just a second. Okay, real quick before we actually get into showing you the lights, I wanted to show you this light up close right here. You can see that's the charge indicator. Now if I turn it on, you probably won't be able to see each individual LED. No, you can't. But anyways, this is the light, and the power button is right there on the back. And then you got your heat sink and your hook, your magnet, these are your charging connectors, and then the magnet on the bottom. So that's kind of a best thing I can do. Also, like it said, you can remove the lens cover and you can clean in here, and that's actually replaceable if you get it all scratched up and you get it dirty, and then it just spins right back on. You know, when you can't do something right, it always happens when you're on camera. Oh, my lens. Okay, there you go. My lens actually just came out, and that's what it looks like without the lens in there. Let me put this back in real quick. Okay, so first of all, we'll start with this light right here, the one I showed you earlier. Show you what it looks like on the paint. That's it. You know, it did work for me for a long time. I had to make it work. It's what I had. But then let's show you the color match. Here's this light right here. It's going to be right here, and watch how much brighter this light is. So if you have one of these lights, that's what you can kind of expect. This light right here, I think I got this one from Menards. It's a cob light, as you can see, circuit on board light. It's not nearly as bright as even that smaller one, but then you got that light. This is just going to be a really quick video showing you these. Now this is the one, this Streamlight, and yeah, my pocket has wore it off, but it says Streamlight Stylus. This is actually a rechargeable Stylus light. You pull the sleeve down and then you can recharge it. I use this one. I'm a mechanic, so I use this one every day at work, or doing inspections, stuff like that. It fits in my pocket perfectly. So if you're a mechanic or something, I definitely highly recommend this stream light. But this one gives you a lot, in my opinion, a lot wider light than those other two, and you can see it really, really well. It did, like I said, this light here also did a good job for me. But then I think this one's 120 lumens, if I remember right, and don't hold me to that, but I think it's 120 lumens for the rechargeable one. So you would imagine my excitement when I got this Astro Pneumatic light and the first time I turned it on compared to my stream light, and I'm holding about the same distance away, and I see that. So you can see why I really highly recommend this light. So what I'm going to do now, I think my son, my 10-year-old son here, he's going to hold the two lights I started with at first. Show him what light you got in your hand. And that one, and then that one. So go ahead and turn those on. Second, yep, and then the top switch there, and make sure you're in the camera. So this one right here, can you even see that one? Yeah, they're kind of, come over closer to me. A little bit closer to me. In fact, you know what? We're going to turn this light off over here, just for even a better view. Hopefully the camera still got us. Okay, so then here's my stream light. Right there, I'm shaking it so you can see it. And then here's the Astro Pneumatic 50SL. I mean, it covers up all those lights. You can actually hold it up and get the whole hood. You can get it down to see stuff on the hood. So that right there, that's good enough, buddy. Let me turn this light back on. That right there is one of the reasons I wanted to make a video on this light. So here in just a second, we will do our closing thoughts. Whether you're a professional detailer or somebody like me that's very meticulous about how their cars look, and you do any type of paint correction at all, I would definitely recommend going out and buying the Astro Pneumatic 50SL color rendering light. It's a great light. It does an awesome job at showing you any type of imperfections that are in your paint, swirl marks, oxidation, any type of imperfection. It's something that I've been missing for a long time when I was using the other type of lights. When I got this, I don't even pick those old lights up anymore. I've had it for about a year, and I've dropped it, I've kicked it, and every single time I hit that power button, that light turns on. It's just a great little light. Highly, highly recommend it. Astro Pneumatic, 2 thumbs up on this light. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. We got more videos coming. Thanks for watching.